Welcome to the Local Yokel Idaho podcast. This is the event episode where I talk about performances, fun events, and other events happening in Idaho this next week. If you have an event you think people would like, or an organizer of an event such as dances, conferences, classes, farmers markets, clubs, or the grand opening of a new business, please reach out so I can put you on here. I'm trying to cover as many of the interesting events that are happening in Idaho, but I'm just one person and your guys' help goes a long way. There's also a timestamp down in the description so you can jump to whichever area you're interested in. With that said, thank you, and let's get into it. First off, here we have the Treasure Valley in performances in Boise starting Tuesday and going until Saturday. The Morrison Center will have a performance of Aladdin. Tuesday and Wednesday, it will be at 7:30 p.m., and then Friday at 8 p.m., and Saturday at 2 p.m. Also, then on Saturday, there's the 2023 Boise Music Festival from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. at Expo, Idaho. There will be performances of acoustic, pop, country, bluegrass, folk, rock, hip-hop, and alternative music. And then lastly, in performances for Boise, the Discovery Center has an exhibit called The Fans Strike Back, one of the largest Star Wars fan exhibits featuring items from fans around the world. Then in performances for Meridian, Friday there is a free art show from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Idaho Art Gallery. It will feature 4 local artists, and they will have some appetizers to enjoy while you're there. Then Friday and Saturday, there's the 34th Meridian Lions Rodeo at Lions Rodeo Grounds. And then Sunday, there is the 29th Family Reunion Volkswagen Car Show from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Julian M. Kleiner Park. Then in performances for Nampa, just one. Saturday, there is the Akor Shrine Circus at 2 p.m. at the Idaho Center. In Weiser, just one here also. Wednesday, there is the National Old Time Fiddlers Contest and Festival at 10 a.m. at 2235 Paddock Avenue, Weiser. And then lastly, in performances in New Plymouth, that's a little bit of a new one for us, pun not intended. Saturday, there is the Lavender Festival from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at 4459 Southwest 5th Avenue. Then moving into fun events, starting off with Boise. Saturday, there's the Idaho Department of Parks and Recreation has a solar viewing from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. at Lucky Peak State Park, Sandy Point. If you're interested, check below for more information. And then Sunday, the Boise Depot has a free open house from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. There are guided tours from 12 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. Then moving on to Meridian for fun events. Wednesday, there's a food truck rally from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. at 4120 North Linder Road. And then also Wednesday, there's the Meridian Dairy Day from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. at the Story Park. It is its 94th year, so they've been going for quite a bit there. And then moving to Saturday, there's the Meridian Main Street Market from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Meridian City Hall. Then moving into fun events for Eagle. Saturday, there's the Eagle Farmers Market from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Heritage Park and Gazebo. Then in Kuna, Friday, there's the Family Movie Night at 751 West 4th Street, Kuna. They'll be playing Top Gun Maverick, so that will be quite fun. Then in Nampa, Saturday, there's the Nampa Farmers Market from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Lloyd Square. Then in Caldwell, every Tuesday, there is live music and the Fork Farmers Market at the Indian Creek Plaza from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Almost called it Idaho Creek Plaza. That's kind of funny. And then in Weiser, Saturday, there's the Weiser's Farmers Market at 5 p.m. at the Weiser Train Depot. And then lastly, in fun events in Emmett, Wednesday and Saturday, there's the Emmett Farmers Market from 1:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. at the Blazers Park Gazebo. And lastly, we come to other events in Canyon County in general. Tuesday, there is the Canyon County Republican Central Committee monthly meeting at 7 p.m. That's a long one. It's a wonderful place to get involved with your local politicians and meet some of your local representatives. I regularly try to make that, and it is super, super great if you're trying to get involved in your local politics and just trying to understand what's going on. I know Ada County also has one. Granted, that one's a little bit more contentious. It has a little bit more drama, we'll put it that way. So if you're wanting a little bit more of a welcoming environment and you're just trying to get your foot in the door and learn about your local politics and get involved, highly, highly recommend that. With that said, for more information about any things I talked about, check the link in the description below. Then moving easternly into eastern Idaho, in performances in Pocatello Thursday, there is live jazz performance at the Yellowstone from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. The Rail City Jazz and Drew Droppers will be performing. And then Saturday, there is the 2023 Trails Obstacle Challenge from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the Bannock County Event Center. Tickets are $35 a piece. In performances for Idaho Falls Tuesday, there is the Jordan World Circus from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. at 6855 South 15th Street East, Idaho Falls. Then in Twin Falls, next week, the Wilson's Theater will have 4 performances of The Wizard of Oz. For more on that, check below, or you can wait for next week's episode where I'll cover that, but I wanted to kind of get ahead of the horse here and let you guys know that was happening. And then over in Driggs, Idaho, yeah, I know a little bit of a surprise there. Friday, there is the Teton Valley Rodeo at 8 p.m. at the Teton County Fairgrounds. Tickets are $10 for an adult and $5 for youth. Then in fun events, just one. I know it's kind of a little lopsided this week. In Idaho Falls Saturday, there is the Idaho Falls Farmer Market at 8 a.m. at the Memorial Drive between A Street and D Street. And then in other events in Twin Falls Saturday, there's the Homeschool Help Curriculum Sale from 9 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at Twin Falls Reformed Church. And then lastly, in Idaho Falls Thursday, there is the Reader's Choice 2023 Award event from 5:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. at 4609 West 65th South Avenue, Idaho Falls. For more information about anything talked about, check the link in the description below. Next, we come a little bit more northernly, the McCall/Cascade area. Nothing this week in performances or other events, but in fun events in McCall Friday, there is the 80th McCall Smoke Jumpers Reunion from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Check below for descriptions and locations and all that. Then Saturday, there is the 46th Annual Ponderosa Park Run at 9 a.m. They have several different options and ages and different distances and stuff. So if you don't want to do the 9 a.m., I think they have some that are later, and it depends on the distance you want to do. So please check below if you're curious about that. And then also Saturday, the McCall Airport is having an open house from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. They'll have a variety of exhibits, booths, speakers, entertainment, and plus some other really cool things. So if you're into aviation or your kids may be interested, probably a cool thing to go check out. And then in Cascade next Monday, June 26th, there is the Valley County Astronomical Society meeting from 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. at the Cascade Cultural Arts Center. For more information about anything talked about, check the link in the description below. And lastly, we come to the last part of the event episode here, Northern Idaho. In performances, just one. In Coeur d'Alene, Saturday, there is the Pebble Wildfire and Music Festival. It is happening from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. at 3340 East Green Canyon Road. Then moving into fun events in Lewiston next Monday, June 26th, there's the summer cooking classes for ages 9 to 18. Granted, the classes are split at age 12. It starts at 12:30 p.m. for the younger class and goes until 4:30 for the older. So there's two kind of separate blocks there. The earlier one is for the younger kids from, I think, 9 to 12. And then from 12 to 18 is the later one that goes from whatever it is to 4:30 there. And then in Coeur d'Alene Wednesday, there is the 5th Street Farmers Market from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. at 105 North 1st Street. That was supposed to be on 5th Street, but you get what you can get. And then Saturday, there is a car and coffee meetup from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. at 400 North 4th Street. Then in Post Falls for fun events, Saturday and Sunday, there's a gun show at the Greyhound Event Center. The cost for admission is $10 to $15, depending on what you're paying for there. And then lastly, in fun events in Sandpoint, Wednesday and Saturday, there's the Sandpoint Farmers Market in downtown Sandpoint. It is from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Wednesday and from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Saturday. Also Wednesday, there is line dancing lessons starting at 6:30 p.m. at the Hive. The class is 25 plus, though they will provide food and some drinks. And then lastly, Sunday, there is the local cottage market from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Farm and Park. They'll have vendors from freeze-dried goods, leatherworks, bone tools, copper creations, pottery, upcyclers, and crystals. For more information about anything talked about, check the link in the description below. Thank you for listening. I know this week I took a little bit more candidness and tried to inject some humor here and there. Hopefully you guys like that and that little bit of a tweak or change, shall we say. If not, please let me know so I can adapt accordingly and get it back to where it needs to be. If you did enjoy it, please let me know. Also, I hope it was helpful and you found some fun or interesting things to do this next week. I certainly did. I always do when I do research for this. But please check out the full podcast where I cover what's going on around the state on a weekly basis. With that said, take care and have a blessed rest of your week.